up, everybody?
Yo.
Welcome to Flip Phone Confessional, where we talk all things nostalgia. Today, very special episode, a complete review of Happy Gilmore 2.
Exciting times.
Very exciting. So we're going to do a recap of, first we want to talk about the first Happy Gilmore, what that meant to us as kids, rewatching it as an adult, how it still hits or impacts us as far as comedy goes. Then we'll do a complete breakdown of Happy Gilmore 2, where we thought they did well, where they missed, and then, go from there. But as far as, the first Happy Gilmore, what does that movie mean to you? Because we've talked about that before.
Yes.
Offset.
One of my favorite movies of all time. I think I maybe forgot about that a little bit. But definitely as a kid, top 5 movies of all time. I grew up as a hockey player. Hockey was probably my first love. That and like art, but it was like one of my very first. I know, so sick. Can you actually yeah, exactly. Super Saiyans Hockey Club. That's so dope. I wish I was on that team.
Let's go.
But one of my very first identities in life was hockey. I loved hockey. I would practice all the time by myself. I grew up in Southern California. Wayne Gretzky was on the Kings. I met Wayne Gretzky, got a picture with him.
That's dope.
The whole thing. I got like MVP of my hockey league at the age of 9. This was like really who I was.
It's where you peaked, actually.
Honestly, this is very true. Like that's not even a joke. Yeah,
is that the coolest hockey? Well, it has to be the coolest hockey player you've ever met.
Who, Wayne Gretzky?
Wayne Gretzky's the GOAT. So I mean,
100%. Yeah, for sure. But then I also loved Billy Madison at the same time. So Billy Madison comes out, and me and my boys are. Shampoo is better. It makes the hair clean.
Stop looking at me, Schwan.
Right. So I'm all about that, all over that. And then Happy Gilmore comes out, and I get Adam Sandler, who's a hockey player. I'm not into golf at all.
No, hated golf. Because when I think of golf in the 90s, I think about hanging out at my grandparents' house or like an older uncle.
Totally.
And it's a Sunday.
Yeah.
All you want to do is watch cartoons, and the TV is Beauregarded because your family or relatives are watching golf, and you find it's the most boring
thing,
mundane sport. Correct. The freaking broadcasters are like, okay, we're on the 7th hole, looking at a 200-yard par 3. And you're just like, God, shoot me now. So I hated golf, like with a passion, because of that.
Well, also, I'm just looking this up right now. Tiger Woods' first major tournament victory, 97.
Yes.
Very nice. So Happy comes out in 96. There's no Tiger anywhere. No. And this was, just like so much fun. So much fun to see rageful Adam Sandler, who's my favorite type of Adam Sandler. Just like man-child, fighting Bob Barker. I want to kiss you all over and again.
I rewatched that first before I watched the new one, and I completely forgot about when the girlfriend leaves and the Asian neighbor just shows up. And then he pans, and then goes to the next morning. Like, you don't breakfast? And you're just like, it's so good. And then all the chaos, going to the freaking batting cages, just taking 90 miles an hour, balls to the chest. Yeah. And then the kid comes, and he's like, ah!
Yeah, I know. So good.
And you think about that movie, it was, I think, pushed the envelope a lot. I think that was starting the trend of like comedy movies really leaning into chaos as far as
so many jokes,
humor goes.
So many random bits for no reason.
Absolutely.
Mister, get me out of here.
And great cameos. You had incredible cameos with like Ben Stiller. So good. Yeah, Bob Barker. Trying to think of who else was who's the guy at the end? Grizzly Adams did have a beard. Who is that guy's actual actor?
I don't know who that guy is.
And again, I think
up
of that,
and down and around. Yeah. Circular.
Carl Weathers, of course. No,
Nealon. Yeah.
So good. And I watched it again. I'm like, man, this movie's great. It's almost like this movie's perfect. And I don't know if I think that because I watched it as a kid and it holds a special place in my heart. But to me, I still laugh. It's so quotable. If you give me a comedy movie that has a bunch of one-liners, I will instantly love that movie. I don't care like how terrible it is.
Yeah.
You give me a few one-liners that I can just throw around with my boys in everyday conversation. I'll probably fall in love with it.
And Happy Gilmore is packed.
Yeah.
It's all in the hips.
Yep.
Tap, tap, taparoo.
So
You too good for your home? I mean, how many times have you said that in your life? I've quoted this movie, honestly, I'd say over under 1,000 times. Over. I'd give an over. Right?
Lay by the bay, eat some hay.
Yeah.
I just may. What do you say? Yeah, you eat piece of shit for breakfast. And that's with a lot of his movies. They have so many one-liners that is for me, that is like a measurement of how good of a movie is. And we'll get into Happy Gilmore 2 here in a little bit. But rewatching it now as an adult, I think it holds up. I think it's still hysterical. I still laugh when I watch it.
Yeah, same.
And, looking into Happy Gilmore 2, I love that they brought everyone that they possibly could bring back into that movie from the people who are no longer on this planet. If they're alive, they were in this movie.
Correct. Which was cool. I thought it was a cool way to go about it.
Do you think they overdid the cameos?
I was watching with my wife. She was like, "Why are all these cameos in here?" I loved it. Yeah, personally,
I did too.
And I thought actually most of the cameos were like good.
What is that guy's name? Was it Sabonis? Is that the dude?
Boban.
Boban. Yeah. Which is funny because he almost looks like the guy.
He does. Like a skinny. Oh my god, watching him run, it's such a weird body. It's like
his hands compared to his arms, even though his arms are huge. Yeah. You saw his hands attached to those things. I know. It's like a baseball glove.
Crazy, but it looks like they like shaved Bigfoot. Is honestly what Boban Marjanovic looks like.
It's good.
But real quick, I thought that the original Happy Gilmore, having not watched it in so long, there are so many weird random bits in the movie. They're clearly like stoners writing dumb shit, and that's getting to like 13-year-old me, who I'm like, oh my god, I fucking love dumb shit. We're gonna have a scene in which Happy Gilmore, you're gonna watch his lips licking the intercom, right? That's not offensive to anyone. That's just weird and random. And I don't see weird and random anymore.
I don't think they give actors that kind of creative freedom anymore.
I just heard the other day, anecdotally through another podcast, that most people who are consuming comedies these days are consuming comedies that have existed. So, like, people, don't get me wrong, they'll watch like White Lotus and current stuff, but in terms of like
comedies, White Lotus is comedy?
No, I'm just talking about like that. It's not.
Okay.
But in terms of like if they want to watch a comedy sitcom, they're watching Friends, they're watching The Office, they're just watching stuff that has occurred before. What was the one with the three guys who were roommates in California, college roommates? It's kind of zany. Workaholics. Did you watch Workaholics?
Yeah, I did watch Workaholics.
That feels like clearly whoever wrote that show, and obviously the guys who are acting in the show, were disciples in some sort of Adam Sandler. Right? It has that same feeling of, we're just going to throw weird shit against the walls, and it's going to be funny because we're just so fucking weird, and I miss that.
What's funny is I feel like you get that a lot more with adult cartoons than you actually do with people. And maybe because they feel you can get away with it because there's a cartoon medium. Totally. Like, I have no idea there.
Like South Park.
Rick and Morty.
Totally.
Great.
Totally.
Intelligent comedy.
Yeah.
I love Rick and Morty because it's very clever.
Super heady.
So you have like really clear jokes, but then there's layered jokes to it that you have to think about to understand.
Right.
And I love that.
Same.
Or South Park. It's very clever writing.
Yeah.
I think people are afraid to do that with actual human characters. Who knows why?
Okay, on that notion, how did you feel about the writing in Happy Gilmore 2?
We talked about this in another podcast that's going to come out. It felt empty. I didn't get an emotion. I got emotional. So spoilers. We're gonna pause here for a second.
Spoilers.
Spoiler disclaimer.
Yeah.
If you've not seen it, don't watch from here. Come back, please.
And this will be spoiled within a minute of you watching the movie.
Yes, I'm about to spoil it right now.
Yeah.
I got super emotional in the first 2 minutes.
Dang.
Like, I was almost going to turn the movie off. I got so upset. I'm like,
how could they do this?
I thought Julie Bowen was going to be a main character of this movie, and she was because of the filler scenes. But I thought she was going to be an integral part of the plot, like helping Adam Sandler Happy get back on his feet through this downward spiral. But the only way you could create the downward spiral was from killing her. The fact that they did it within the first 2 minutes of the movie, I literally was caught off guard. I was looking around the room like, what the fuck?
Same.
just happened.
Yeah.
And so you get emotional there, right? Because you're
Totally.
attached and you can understand.
I fucking love Julie Bowen.
Yeah.
She was your number one pick.
Yeah.
And it's like favorite Adam Sandler love interest of the 90s.
Correct. And so, watching it, you're like, wow, this is deep. Like, you thought this was just going to be like a slapstick comedy because there wasn't really too many deep scenes in the original Happy Gilmore, other than Chubbs dying, which again was 2/3 through the movie.
Right.
You had an emotional, like,
right.
Oh, that's really sad. You like, bam, right off the beginning of the movie, mind fuck.
Yeah.
And so I didn't really like that. For me as a consumer, I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
But you looking back after you finish the movie, you're like, that was a necessary evil to put him in such a dark place to have to crawl out of.
Right.
But it was like, the first 20 minutes, like, lost. It's just downward spiral. And we talked about this before. I get secondhand cringe. I'm just like, oh, this is hurt.
You're so sensitive.
I am very sensitive.
Yeah, but you needed to have something for Happy to champion. You wanted to watch him go from nothing to something.
Yeah.
So you had to tear him down again.
Correct.
It is similar to the first one where he like loses his dad to an errant flying puck.
Yeah.
This is an errant golf ball that
Correct.
Which is super dark that he like murdered his wife on accident, but still,
Which they just completely skimmed over. They're like, they talked about it a couple times, but it's like, wow, you just killed your wife.
Yeah.
That's pretty deep.
Yeah. And also because so many members of the original cast are gone, you had such huge holes to fill.
Yeah.
And so it's like basically Julie Bowen and Daly and I guess Shooter are like the new Chubbs.
Yeah.
Which is a kind of a smart way to go about it. And Chubbs' son.
Yeah.
I know. Just random. I know. They made the like hand even longer.
The whole arm.
His one arm honestly looked like Bobon's arm.
Yeah, it was. You got it. But to your question about the writing, it felt cheesy.
Yeah.
And I think he did that intentionally, maybe to cast a wider net for consumption, for a younger audience, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, or PG-13. I don't think I don't think he walked the edge as much as he could have, which I thought.
Edge of what?
Like edge of comedy, like pushing the boundary of being chaotic, being offensive.
Right.
Which I thought he had the full capability to do because it's an exclusive deal with Netflix. Like this isn't on cable television. This is out in theaters. Him and Netflix are solid. It's like, why don't you push it a little bit? And maybe it was because he casted both his daughters in it, which I think is super cool, especially having two daughters. Doesn't want to be misogynistic.
And his brand is way more wholesome now than it used to be.
Correct. Yeah, especially post Grown Ups. It seems that was like the turning point of I'm going to do more wholesome, family-friendly movies. Yeah. The Hotel Transylvania series, like that made him a ton of money.
Yeah.
I think he just wanted more of the wholesome feel to it, and it was very evident. They made him a very lovable family man. He would do anything for his family.
Right.
But you were craving that give me dirty, crude humor from the first one that you didn't get at all.
Yeah. Well, so back out and level set real quick.
Yeah.
Overall, what was your experience like and how did you like watching Happy Gilmore 2?
Coming in with the expectations of not having high hopes.
Yeah.
I'd be like a 7.7 or an 8 out of a 10 for the movie. I thought it was, for it being a sequel that was almost 30 years long.
Yeah.
The fact they brought all the cameos back.
Yeah.
The fact that they had Shooter McGavin's redemption arc. I actually enjoyed that twist. I thought they were just going to go, Shooter's going to escape this mental institution. Right. He's going to be the freaking, just the villain again.
And, yeah.
I love I love the redemption arc. It was good. I was like, I laughed pretty hard a couple of times.
Yeah.
There was no time in the movie where I was like completely tuned out. I was engaged. And if I'm putting realistic expectations, I wasn't expecting a great movie.
Yeah.
And so for me, it brought back all the nostalgia. They had some really funny cameos, especially with the new PGA players in the movie. I thought was really cool and clever.
Good. Yeah, that was cool.
I'm just like, okay.
They're actually pretty good.
Yeah. I was like, this works for what it is.
Yeah.
But I can't rank it higher than that because it wasn't it was like an homage to the first one with like
Oh,
PG
yeah.
glasses on, I would say. It's a perfect way I could describe it.
This is something that you and I have discussed before about sequels.
Yeah.
That I don't know, I hate, but I feel like a lot of times sequels need to push, if they care about pushing the story,
Yeah.
then they need to like really take what worked in the first one and really expand upon it and move it forward so it's its own thing. This was more of its own thing than I thought it was going to be. Because I love the first Happy Gilmore so much, I was very nervous. I had a lot of trepidation about, are they going to screw this up? And so grading on my fearful, trepidatious scale,
Yeah.
I was like pretty stoked on it. I actually laughed quite a bit. I love hanging out with Happy again.
Yeah.
Yeah, being on tour, seeing him like angry, the montage in the beginning when he was like still super shitty.
Yeah.
Was so good.
Yeah, I thought
I was like,
great.
This is awesome. Give me more of this. Once they made it into the maxi golf thing, I'm like, I don't really care about this. Is this, and it actually came pretty quick. Like, I don't know how long the movie was, like maybe 90 minutes?
No, I think it was an hour and 57. It was almost 2 hours.
Wow. Okay. So there you go.
But that tells you how you enjoyed it because you're not seeing like, man, this is dragging on. I thought the only parts that really dragged was like how much he was spending time with his kids or bringing his family into it.
Sure.
There wasn't a lot of like emotional progression there. Other than that, I thought it was funny, doing the training with Shooter being the captain with the chaos of all the new players and Happy playing together. But again, like you said, the ending was super abrupt. You started the tournament and all of a sudden, we're on the last hole.
I thought there was going to be one more head-to-head kind of duel somewhere.
I think it was like, it was a 2-1 and then they're on this hole and he was just like, hey, I'll make you a deal. We'll just end it here. I'm like,
which is honestly,
I thought that was
how
odd.
they felt about the movie. They're like, you know what? Thanks for tuning in, Netflix subscribers. I'll make you a deal. We'll end the movie right now.
Because at that exact point, I thought, wait, don't they have 2 more holes after this?
Yeah.
But he's just cut straight to the point. If you sink this, I'll give you whatever you want. And if you lose, you come play for Maxi Golf.
Which maybe they did shoot it and it just got let on the cutting room floor. They're like, screw that. Rory got a couple lines. He's fine.
Also, the cameo I loved and hated at the same time was the Eminem cameo.
Right.
I loved the Eminem cameo,
but it was done like that.
Was over before it started.
Right.
I thought there was going to be, he'd follow from hole to hole a little bit and just say, jackass.
Yeah.
And it was just one interaction. His kids came to save the day within 20 seconds.
Yeah.
And then he dies from alligators.
I know.
And I was just like, I thought, okay, that cameo wasn't really even necessary because it didn't add anything for me.
You got the middle finger in the afterlife, which was funny, but it seemed like, we have Eminem for one day. And we're just going to shoot him for one day.
That must have been
that's all we can do.
Yeah. I thought there would be something more clever than that, than just the one 30-second clip of it.
And that is what I miss about the first one. The first one had all those cameos and all those weird characters, and they were woven throughout the film. Versus this was just like, you're going to get one cameo with this person. You're going to get Travis Kelce for this little bit.
Rob Schneider writing.
So good.
Oh my God,
it's incredible.
I loved the Rob Schneider cameo.
John Lovitz was like
Steve Buscemi just being the psycho neighbor.
But see, he was in throughout, which is what I really wanted again. It's like he's in the beginning, he's in the middle, he's in the end. Even like the John Lovitz, I was like, that's really funny, but I would love to have like 2 more John Lovitz.
I was completely caught off guard. I'm like, John Lovitz is
He's still alive.
Yeah. He looks great for how old he is. He hasn't aged since the 90s. Yeah. I think in order for this movie to be as successful as I took it as, you had to bring everybody back.
As much as possible.
Yeah.
There were a few additions that I really liked and a couple that I didn't.
What did you think of the Maxi guy? The boss.
So that's Benny Safdie.
Yeah.
Benny Safdie was one of the directors of Uncut Gems that he started.
Got it.
He was also in Oppenheimer. He played one of the, I think he was like the Russian scientist. He's like the Russian physicist that came over that really helped him. So I've seen him as an actor before. I've seen him as a director before. I think there was an opportunity to get a better actor there.
I didn't think he was good.
Yeah.
I hated him not as the character. I hated him as the actor.
And that is exactly what my wife said. My wife was like, who is this guy? Why is he?
I thought he was I didn't think he was a good villain.
Yeah.
But again, I think it was campy, right? That when I'm talking about, they put Happy Gilmore 2 with PG glasses on.
Yeah.
That you got like a cheesy villain, and I think that's what they were going for.
This is like, I'm a caricature from the very beginning.
They made that villain arc really quick.
Yeah.
Oh, he punched him in a grocery store. He got pinched by fucking lobsters. Now I'm the bad guy.
Haley Joel Osment, thoughts?
You're gonna have to refresh me who that is.
Oh,
Sorry.
the little kid from Sixth Sense who is the...
Is that him?
That's him. Yeah, and he's the... yeah, he's the tour...
What happened?
You know, he enjoys, you know, some complex carbohydrates. You know what I mean? And
That's him.
yeah.
I hope I'm not the only one coming to that realization right now.
Yeah. He sees dead people and he sees, you know, Twinkies.
I'm like in legitimate
Shots
shock
fired.
right now. I cannot believe that kid grew up into this person that I just saw in the movie.
Yeah. Honestly, I thought he was actually pretty good. So what? He's a little rotund. But you know what I thought? My honest thought was I thought his golf swing
villain either.
But his golf swing looked great. I don't know if he's a golfer or not. I don't know how he got this specific part, but I wonder if he actually plays golf with Sandler.
What did you think of like Ben Stiller's character?
Whatever. I love the original Ben Stiller character.
I thought he was I don't know why it felt so empty.
Yeah.
Did it feel empty? It felt like he was trying too hard to be a villain relative to the first movie where
it was random.
It did nothing for him.
You should go to sleep or I will put you.
Correct. There was no real quotable line from Ben Stiller.
But I don't see, that's the point where I'm like, some of that you just have to be like, we struck gold with Ben Stiller in the first one. We need to leave him there.
Lightning can't strike twice.
Or do the Rob Schneider thing. Yeah. We're going to have him in one scene where he's on a trike, you know, in heaven. And we're going to have one random or two random scenes with Ben Stiller. And sometimes less is more. What'd you think about Bad Bunny?
Oh, it's the caddy?
Yeah.
One, I didn't realize that was Bad Bunny until after the fact.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh my God, that's Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
He was fine. I
thought it was pretty funny. I was actually a little shocked how funny I thought he was.
The bear scene with Travis Kelce, I thought was hilarious.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that was AI too, the bear.
Yeah.
What was your favorite scene of Happy Gilmore 2?
Probably the montage of him being horrible at golf.
Mm-hmm.
Yet again, that's just my favorite Happy and my favorite Adam Sandler is being a rageful man-child.
Yeah.
I enjoyed John Daly hitting the
hand sanitizer. Yeah.
The first like 3 times and they did it 5 times. I'm like, okay, guys.
We get it.
Yeah. But it was funny the first few times.
I did find it funny where he's like, John, you don't need to pay rent and stay in there as long as you want. John Daly's just living in his garage.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty good.
But I don't know. You know, as a recap, it didn't let me down. It let me down in the sense of
I agree with that.
I wish they would have pushed the envelope on humor, but for a sequel that came out almost 30 years later, I thought he did a great job. Casting his wife and his kids as a dad, I think that's cool as shit.
Super cool.
Like, that's awesome. Bringing back all the original characters, as many as they could. Super cool. I did see an article or an interview with Adam that said they had to rewrite quite a bit of the movie after Carl Weathers died. Because the original plan was to have him in some scenes, I guess, and they had writing. They were communicating of how they were going to involve him into the movie.
Yeah.
And they had to rewrite it. Even though he had already died in the first Happy Gilmore, they really wanted to have him be involved in the second movie. So I thought,
place or something.
Yeah, that would have been really cool to see.
Yeah.
Again, that's not anything anyone can control, but I found that interesting. He was going to be an integral part.
We'll say it looked really good. The production value was really good.
Yeah.
I thought it was really well made in terms of like just visually. Yeah. I guess my last question is, what was that movie about? In an elevator pitch, in a concise way, I'm asking you, what was the point of Happy Gilmore 2? You would say?
I would just say it's a comeback story. If I would say anyone who's been down on their luck, if they believe enough in themselves or they work hard enough, they can get back to where they were or new heights. To me, it was more of a family movie than it was, like you said, this bachelor who's chaotic, just trying to figure out his purpose in life.
Right.
So, yeah, it's family and
comeback story.
Comeback story.
Yeah. Like Kim Kardashian.
great Chris Pratt reference. No, I don't think.
I'm gonna
I
really
love
get
that clip. I love
So
that clip.
good.
What about you? Would you say the same? If you just had like a one sentence to describe
Well, I mean,
what
it's
it was?
kind of a perfect movie for us to be talking about
Yeah.
on literally a nostalgia podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's about family. It's about comeback story, remaining true to who you are. I mean, that was part of the thing that his wife was saying is like, you're not a hockey player, you're a golfer. Like truly embodying not what you think your life should be, but like what it actually becomes, appreciating what is.
Yeah.
But I think it was just honestly a feel good, like just hang out with our old friends, which is great. I love
callbacks to childhood.
Totally.
Yeah.
I love films. I was a film major in college. I obviously used to be an actor. I still am a huge film head. So this isn't like, oh my God, one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
But it was really nice. And this is, I think, part of the reason why all those people still watch those older comedies, because you just want to hang out with your old friends. If I want like a really good, like critically acclaimed movie,
you're going to watch Oppenheimer.
Right.
Or like a Nolan.
Right. Something that's like a thriller or suspense.
Yeah.
That I'm thinking about something new. But typically when I'm putting on a comedy, I'm just wanting to relax. I just want to know something that's safe and familiar that I've consumed maybe previously.
Yeah.
And I was like so stoked to hang out with my buddy Happy again.
I think that's a really good point of these movies exist to just take you back to a place where you were happy. Not necessarily the movie has to be good.
Pun intended.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It was just, I want to be transported back to my younger self and feel like I'm a kid again.
Yeah.
Watching this absurd movie. And there were some absurd parts. The spinning of the tea. You're like, what is this?
Yeah.
I don't understand the hate. It got a lot of hate. Like,
it really?
A lot of people I saw online said it was a terrible movie. I don't get that. I don't understand that take. Like, what lens are you coming from to say it's a terrible movie? Are you expecting like some just insane Academy Award winning film?
They're not going for that at all.
If that was your expectations, you're not an Adam Sandler fan.
Correct. Period. Yeah. You were mistaken.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought it was good. I would highly recommend anyone to watch it. I wouldn't dissuade you from watching it. I thought it was good enough that I would say, yeah, it's worth 2 hours to see.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All good.
We're back. Damn.
Almost makes you feel like you're lying. You know? Yeah. Your body is like rejecting your take.
Throw it up.
I think it was a good popcorn movie. I think it was a good movie to throw on. We just both watched it Sunday night after a long weekend.
Yeah.
A hot weekend out here in the summer. It's kind of a perfect Sunday night to just, some popcorn.
Turn the brain off.
Exactly. Let's just relax.
Expect it's going to be dumb and enjoy the dumb. I think people are they have such high expectations. They can't just enjoy something for what it is. I just wanted a stupid movie that has Adam Sandler and a bunch of old friends, like you said. I'll consume that all day long.
Totally. Well, speaking of dumb, we also recorded a podcast before this.
We did.
On Adam Sandler. And unfortunately, we didn't press record on like the correct microphone.
Correct. And so the audio is god awful. We're going to attach just one segment of it where we did an Adam Sandler 90s movie draft.
Where we construct our theoretical ideal 90s Adam Sandler movie based off of 90s Adam Sandler movie characters.
Hope to see you on the other end of this.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Yeah, I guess. And along those lines, today we're doing something specifically to pay homage to this incredible man.
Your idea, audience, by the way.
Sure. Today we are going to be drafting. We're doing an Adam Sandler draft. But all 90s movies, and basically what we're doing today with our draft, we're going to be drafting a team based on all the Adam Sandler movies in the 90s, at least that he starred in, to create our own versions of more or less the best 90s Adam Sandler film that we can make with 90 Adam Sandler film characters.
Stay with us now. It's a little confusing. So think of it as like a fantasy football draft, but with 90s Adam Sandler movies. Now, it's not going to be all of them. There's 5 that we highlighted, which was Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, Waterboy,
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy, and Wedding Singer.
Nice.
Those are the 5. So for those of you who come at us with bulletproof,
Sorry.
kick rocks.
Categories are we're gonna be drafting in 10 categories, 9 categories. Starting with Adam Sandler character, love interests, nemesis, mentors, old ladies, creepy guys, Rob Schneider, Steve Buscemi, or Alan Covert category, wild card category, and then best quote. Now I keep on telling you don't talk about this. Let's talk about this on the pod.
Yes.
In regards to our draft, we're gonna obviously flip a coin and decide who's going first. Got it. Snake draft fashion.
Yeah.
I think for this draft that if you draft someone, they're completely taken off the board.
Correct. I agree.
Including like your Rob Schneider, Steve Buscemi. Like,
oh, so it can count for 2 categories.
It can count for 2 categories.
No, I'm saying like basically that it cannot be picked in a second category.
Right. If you take Rob Schneider in creepy guy, that takes him off the board for the Rob Schneider, Steve Buscemi, Alan Covert. Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Additionally, for best quote, that's taken off the board as well.
Oh, so if you do like the "You Can Do It" from Waterboy, you can't use that quote now because that character's gone?
Unless that character's not been drafted. So it makes it harder.
We are making this super convoluted.
I do not know if I can actually do this, but
we're going to try, but we're probably going to fail.
Cool.
I'm about it.
Great.
Hopefully the audience is too.
Sweet. Well, you ready to draft?
All right. So I have a coin, a Fijian coin. Or no, I guess
Vanuatu, right?
It's from Vanuatu, so Vanuatuan? I don't know how to plural that or do that for the sake of this. So I have a bird of paradise on one side, and then I have a native islander with a spear on the other. Which one do you want?
Cool. I mean, clearly native islander.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Weird. Bird of paradise. So you go in second, bro.
I think I might like that. I'm okay with.
I'm afraid you're gonna take my love interest, which makes me. Okay, so since Waterboy is my favorite, I'm gonna go. And I know people are gonna crucify me there too because Happy's on the board.
So with the number 1 overall pick,
number 1
the 2025 Adam Sandler draft,
saying, yeah, I'm gonna do an upset alert. Yeah, I'm gonna draft Bobby
in the
Boucher.
category
of Adam Sandler. I'm gonna draft Bobby Boucher's number 1 overall pick.
Strong pick.
You know, controversy makes clicks. I'm good with it.
I don't know if it's controversial.
I guarantee people are gonna be super upset with that decision. That's okay. You can comment.
So
how dumb I am.
So in your
sphere,
in your Adam Sandler movie, theoretical movie, that you're creating, you are starting with the character of Bobby Boucher.
I am.
Who is? Tell me about Bobby Boucher.
He's to me is so lovable. Like he is genuine, which I think is a good quality to have. He loves his mom. Like shout out to the moms out there. Yeah, he's just a lovable underdog, and I appreciate. And he is that in Happy Gilmore. I'm not going to say he's not. But he's more of like that bad boy who still got women, still played hockey. He wasn't like a total. I mean, people in the movie portrayed him as a loser, but he's
awesome.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
Yeah. Even though that might be super controversial, which is fine. I'm going Bobby Boucher.
It's a great pick.
Overall pick.
I'm with you.
So now you got to pick your Adam Sandler.
Oh, so that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. With my first overall pick, with the second overall pick in the 2025 Adam Sandler draft. I take Happy Gilmore. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
What are we doing here? We just talked about how much we love that movie.
If you didn't pick that, people would freak out.
Billy Madison, who is like one of the quintessential like man children of all time.
Yeah.
But I honestly I love an angry Adam Sandler. I think that's my favorite Adam Sandler is irrationally angry, randomly really weird and soft, and then back to the anger. That's like where I want my Adam Sandler.
But see, I would say I have that even more with Bobby Boucher. Because he has those angry spells on the field where he just like filled with rage and he goes back to normal.
My guy did take his skate off and try to stab a guy once, so that's something.
No, that's true.
In the category of nemesis, I'm going to draft Shooter McGavin. Because I just think of these 5 films, he is the best villain. Christopher McDonald is incredible. Shooter McGavin is legendary. Honestly, he eats pieces of shit for breakfast. You know what I mean?
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
No.
Grizzly Adams did have a beard. Okay. Fine. I'm gonna go
What do you mean fine?
in order.
Great pick.
It is a great pick. I'm jealous of the pick. Nemesis, I'm going Eric Gordon from Billy Madison.
Great pick. That would
That has to be number 2.
Yes.
Because, I don't. Glenn Guglia from Wedding Singer, the coach from Waterboy was pretty funny with the playbook.
Yeah.
No.
Bradley Whitford looks like a weasel.
Yeah. No, for sure. Eric
He's
Gordon.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good with it.
Great pick. I like that pick.
Okay, now I'm gonna do love interest.
Okay.
So, and this is an easy decision for me. It's Virginia Bennett, Julie Bowen. I think she's just still stunning today.
She looks incredible. Happy Gilmore. I did not think that you were going.
Really? No.
Yeah.
Julie
That's
Bowen.
fine. That's fine. I love it.
Because I'm obsessed with Modern Family.
Sure.
As a sitcom.
Yeah.
She is, of course, one of the main characters, and
oh god, one of the main characters in Happy Gilmore too.
Yeah, I'm excited. But when I saw that trailer and just saw her, she's got to be in her 50s, and she just still makes my heart flutter.
There is that dream sequence in Happy Gilmore.
The white lingerie sequence?
Well, or the black lingerie sequence.
Oh, with shooters.
Right.
Yeah.
Where just a part of me awakened. She was part of that.
Sexual awakening for you?
I don't know about sexual, but I'm like 11 or 12 at the time. And yeah, I'm like, that's
pretty close.
Wow. I want to watch that scene again. I don't really know why, but I love that scene.
Weird. What is that?
Like
adult juice she's carrying in correct containers.
Right. And then the one with grandma,
with the kiss mask.
Was very much into as well, right? Not like tugging each other. So good. Great pick. So glad that with my 3rd overall pick that she is waiting here for me.
Oh, I know who you're going for.
That Veronica Vaughn is one piece of ace. I know from experience.
No, you don't.
Yeah, but a buddy of mine and her, they got it on.
R.I.P. Chris Farley.
Yeah, Bridget Wilson, married to Pete Sampras back in the day. I think they're still married. Wow. She was also in Street Fighter, the movie with Shang Tsung. Shout out to Johnny Tsunami, bringing it back.
Oh, it's all about you.
But no, Bridget Wilson in the scene in which she is testing Billy Madison. She's like reading.
And she's just putting clothes back on.
No, she's taking it off.
Yeah, but then
she gets to that point. Right. Well, yet again, another part of my 10-year-old I really like this scene. Maybe I'm in the blondes. I don't know.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, a complete smoke show. What are we talking about? Okay, with my 4th overall pick.
Got it. You got mentor, old lady, creepy guy, Rob Schneider, wild card, best boat.
I'm going to go with Creepy Guy. And I'm going to go with the non-listed in the credits, the uncredited Ben Stiller. Stash guy working at the old people's home. Grandma, you will go to sleep or I will put you to sleep.
Oh, your fingers hurt? Well, now your back's going to hurt because you're going on landscaping duty.
Just what an incredible, just off the top rope from Ben Stiller. Doesn't even want a credit. Doesn't even give a shit about a credit. Just wants to come in with a fat stash and just abuse elderly people. Incredibly good. Incredibly creepy.
Great choice.
Thank you.
Fine. For the creepy guy, I'll go Carl the janitor. Chris Farley, showing him some love. He's just, he'll
honestly incredible.
Bust around. He's so good.
That is correct.
That is correct. I can't even imagine the career he would have had.
Really good pick. I'm kind of jealous. I think I should have picked Chris.
Okay, mentor. Ooh. I'm going with the late Carl Weathers.
You got it.
for
You got it.
Jones. Yeah, too lovable.
Wow.
Just tap
I-
it in.
I-
Just give it a little tap it.
Tap a room.
It's all in the hips. It's all in the hips.
What an incredible turn by him. My
Fresh coat from freaking Rocky movies.
Rocky and Predator.
Oh gosh, he's so good in Predator.
Damn, you son of a bitch.
Just the famous
Exactly.
the handshake. God.
R.I.P.
And he was in Star Wars too, The Mandalorian.
Oh shit, that's right.
Mhm.
Orlando Calrissian.
Yeah, for sure.
Incredible.
Yeah, no, amazing acting career.
Rocky, Predator, Star Wars, and Happy Gilmore.
Yeah,
Amongst others.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Great pick. Really, really good pick.
Don't look sad, Happy.
Um,
That piano scene,
yeah.
timeless.
I'm gonna go with. I would love that. Just like he would just like hit him with like the hand, you know. For mentor, I'm gonna take Coach Hunt.
Okay, I was about to say, if you don't take
Don't
Coach
take
Klein, that you're wrong.
I've worked with Henry Winkler before. Can't even say his name. I've met the Fonz. Similar to Adam Sandler, you'll just never hear anything bad about that guy.
He just seems like
The nicest guy.
he seems like a guy you'd want to be your grandpa.
For sure. It was in this it's a movie called Punks. It was like it was kind of like Mission Impossible for kids.
Okay.
Patrick Brenna was in it. The kid from the Sandlot, Jessica Alba was in it. She played my 3-year-old or cousin. Oh yeah.
That you wanted to make out with?
100%. I was 13. She was 16. Yeah. Dude, talk about like sexual awakening. This is like
No doubt.
a thing. Like
Should have asked for her number.
I'm sure I probably still have it somewhere. Like my mom and her mom were like friends. Anyway.
Whoa.
Yeah, another pod.
Let's get Alva on the pod.
But Henry was just incredibly gracious. I'm 13 years old at the time, and I remember distinctly like he took me aside and just gave me pointers. Not in a like, hey, I know better than you.
Yeah.
In a collaborative way, a way that made me feel like a peer. He was like, hey, what if we just tried this? Or like, hey, I love that you're doing this right here. Like, oh, I mean,
He's got to be what, in the 80s?
he's got to be.
Yeah, because Happy Days was 60s, right? 60s or 70s?
Yeah. Incredible career. That guy, but yeah. So, I would take the Fonz.
Okay, that's a solid pick.
And then I believe it's my pick, correct?
Your pick?
I'm going to go with, from the Rob Schneider, Steve Buscemi, Alan Covert
Okay.
category. I really want to take Buscemi in Billy Madison as like the really creepy sniper guy.
The sniper guy who has the list and puts the makeup on.
Yes.
I'm glad I called that guy. Is that your pick then?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my pick.
All right.
I mean, putting the lipstick on. I really want to take Homeless Caddy from Happy Gilmore. He doesn't even say anything. He's just so good, but I feel like I'm pretty happy. And to have the visual of Buscemi putting lipstick on my team, that's pretty solid.
All right. I got to go Townie, Rob Schneider from Waterboy.
Strong. Great pick.
You can do it.
Great pick.
Or, oh no, we suck again. But yeah, Alan Covert, timeless also.
Yeah.
Where he pulls out his underwear.
So good. Just washing it.
Yeah. So we got left. We got Old Lady, Wild Card, and Best Quote.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, it's mine?
It's your turn, yeah.
Okay. Old Lady. Oh God, I have to. I know everyone's gonna think I'm biased, but I gotta go Kathy Bates as Mom Boucher. She has so many good lines.
Yeah.
In that movie.
Yeah.
Foosball is the devil.
She's incredible.
And she's just she's an incredible actress, overall.
I think the reason that this category is still remaining is because it is lush. It is ripe with choices.
I would say yes.
Like Kathy Bates for sure, but there's so many here. That's great. And you drafted by Boucher, so
yeah,
guys, Mama.
Yeah, I got his mama.
Is that my pick?
Yeah, it's her pick now.
Cool.
For Old Lady. We're gonna be leaning so heavy into our favorite.
I know. It's like
can't not.
I want to take Rosie from The Wedding Singer. I'm not going to. And I want to take Grandma Gilmore, but I'm going to take the lunch lady from Billy Madison, because it is something that my wife and I quote all the time. Of just serving the sloppy joes. We'll make them extra sloppy for you.
All right. That's so good. All right, you got the lunch lady from Billy Madison. Okay, fine.
Strong pick.
Strong pick.
Feel really good about that.
So then we got wild card and best quote.
Okay. My pick from wild card. This is an incredible category. You wanted to take this off, and I don't know what's your problem. There's several here. I'm just gonna throw some out there.
Okay.
Miss Lippy from Billy Madison.
Oh, yeah.
Who puts the kids to sleep.
That's the kindergarten teacher, right?
Yeah. She puts the kids to sleep, and then she starts rubbing the glue on her face. Incredible. The revolting blob, the principal from Billy Madison, fantastic. The woman that gets hit by the car, Mister, get me out of here.
You know the Misa lady? I think I just killed her.
He takes the fucking potato chips.
Oh my god! No, I'm talking about when he's messing with the AC.
Drops it on her. I know. But I think it would be wrong of me to not select Dylan and Cole Sprouse, Frankenstein, if you will, from Big Daddy. I don't have anybody from Big Daddy. I thought they were incredible in their roles in Big Daddy. I'm not friends with them. I've met them at a Disney Channel's game. Really cool dudes. Yeah, they did a great job. Your pick.
I will go with I'll go with Otto the Hobo, Steve Buscemi,
Really
from Billy Madison. The one scene that sticks out is when they're arguing about the friggin' what is it, an Egg McMuffin? And they're like, wait, they don't serve an Egg McMuffin? That, what is it, 10:30? No, they stop at 10 o'clock. And he's like, really? He's having an argument with a hobo about bringing him food? Yeah, I'll go with that. And then
strong pick.
Oh, it's my turn for best quote. Oh God, I know people are gonna just
there's so much to choose from. But remember, you cannot choose from a character that has already been picked.
Damn. Oh, okay. No, mine's still good. I'm gonna go with my quote that I said earlier.
Okay.
What's his 5-year plan? Don't die. And that was from Big Daddy. Excuse me, Big Daddy.
Really?
Yeah. Where his Hooters ex-girlfriend.
Oh yeah, you're right. He is available.
Yeah. And he goes to old man.
Yeah.
His old balls just and then finds out he's just a chef at Hooters later on.
Exactly.
Yeah, since I'm too confused on all the rules, I'm gonna go with that quote.
Fair. My quote comes from the movie Billy Madison. At the very end, when they're doing the competition,
I hope you're
and the principal.
It's the way he responds to us the puppy.
Well, he reads Miss Lippy's book that he reads.
And he tries to correlate it to business. Can you read that whole line?
And he says, Mr. Madison, what you've just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things that I've ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that would be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
You could just Oh my God! I forgot how
so good.
That's so good. And the ability for that guy to keep such a straight face the entire time reading that,
incredible,
that whole monologue.
Apparently, he's a writer for SNL who doesn't normally act, and he agreed to that one random part.
God, that's so good. Okay, so to recap.
Yeah.
My Adam Sandler is Bobby Boucher.
Yep.
You have Happy.
Yep.
My love interest is Julie Bowen. You
Veronica Vaughn.
Or Virginia Bennett. You have the other VV with Veronica Vaughn. Nemesis, you have Shooter. And of course, I have Eric Gordon. Mentor, I have Chubbs.
I took the Fonz.
You took the Fonz. Old lady, You went with the lunch lady. I went with Mama Boucher. Creepy guy.
Ben Stiller uncredited for your boy.
Ben Stiller. And of course I did Carl the janitor. My pick was Townie Rob Schneider.
I took Steve Buscemi rubbing the lipstick on his.
Yep. You went with the sniper.
Anderson, yeah.
Wild card. I did Otto the Hobo. Steve Buscemi. Oh, no. Yeah, not Billy Madison in Big Daddy. And then
I took the kids in Big Daddy. And then best quote, principal, yeah, Billy Madison. You went with
what's his 5-year plan? Don't die from Big Daddy. Yeah.
Excellent draft, man. That was fun. Did you have a good time? How do you feel about your team?
I think I smoked you.
Smoked. Strong words.
Okay, I'll tell you why I think I smoked.
I think the fact that you have Farley is pretty awesome.
I have Farley, I have Carl Weathers, and I have Kathy Bates.
I have Ben Stiller, I have the Fonz, and I have the Lunch Lady. What are we talking about here?
Wrap things up. We're going to close this out with an Adam Sandler quote.
Oh,
Shout out to the man. The quote is as such. My name is Adam Sandler. I'm not particularly talented. I'm not particularly good looking. And yet I'm a multimillionaire. Which I love that because it is so true. I think that
he is a multimillionaire. That is true.
He is a multimillionaire. Yeah, I think he's a decently good looking guy. I think he's very talented. I don't think that he is the greatest comedian of all time, the greatest filmmaker of all time. But he's really constructed a really cool life for himself to where he makes movies.
And his friends.
With his friends, with his family, with his wife in these cool locations.
Yeah.
We're going to have a random movie here in Hawaii. We're going to have this other random movie in this other beautiful location.
Yeah, or the Caribbean. Yeah.
Correct. But he really feels like he's found the infamous work-life balance to where he's getting to do stuff that he wants to do on his own dime to a degree, but doing the way that he wants to do it with the people that he loves. And
yeah,
I'm here for it.
Yeah. From perception, because we don't understand what demons people are dealing with or behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Dude's living the ultimate dream, like ultimate fantasy. And again, being in cool places, hanging out with your fam, giving your kids a career if someone wants to pick them up in addition to you for movies in the future. That's so dope.
All this to say, thank you, Adam Sandler, for so many years of like laughs and still, pumping out the hits today.
Love it. And we love y'all. Thanks for listening. We'll catch you next time.
Oh, no.
Don't let the signal fade away. You know I'm just one flip away. We laugh, we cried, we press in till we confess again, my friend.